I'll make this quick. This is Saturday, November the 8th, opening day of gun season here in Arkansas. Seems like everybody is hunting this morning. I pulled out on the highway to make the short little drive over here, and immediately someone flew up on my bumper and was tailgating me the whole time. And whenever I pulled off here, it was a pickup with a side-by-side on the trailer behind him, and then right behind him was another pickup with a four-wheeler. They're probably just headed right down the road from me. So everybody's out here today. It's not quite a deer drive, but these deer should be up and moving. And so since they're still driving and I'm already parked, I'm gonna go ahead and get my stuff and try to sneak out to the stand. I headed out to my best spot. It's a spot that I've been bow hunting a lot the past few weeks, but because it's gun season now and I get to use a rifle, I'm gonna hunt a two-person ladder stand that's kind of back off the trail a little bit. It gives us a lot better visibility, opens up some more shooting lanes, and just lets us take advantage of the longer range for that gun. And so there's been some really nice bucks cruising through here in daylight. They've really just been following the does, and so my strategy is try to get in early and quietly and not alert any does. That way whenever the does show up, hopefully one of these nice bucks follows them. So we'll see what happens. It's opening day, you never know. It's upper 40s today for the temperature. Pretty high humidity. There's some fog on the way in. I haven't seen any up here where I'm at hunting. But we got a strong cold front coming in overnight into tomorrow. I don't know, I may get to hunt again tomorrow evening. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully we get one on the ground and I'm not too concerned about it. It'll just be bonus if I get to hunt again tomorrow. So I'm gonna get my stuff, get out of here. We'll show you what happens. Well, the morning hunt is over with now. It's about 9:30. I went ahead and got down. I gotta put out some feed and stuff and check some cameras and then spend some time with the family today. So that's all the hunting time I'm gonna spend this morning. But man, it went about like I thought it would in some ways, but not in others. So I did get in the deer stand clean. There was nothing moving, which I don't know if that was a good or a bad sign. Didn't spook anything, so that was nice. Got up there about 30 minutes after daylight, saw what looked like a decent buck just kind of cruising through the neighbor's field. Obviously I don't have permission to shoot over there and he was too far away, so but it's cool just being able to watch him cross through there. The funny thing is I don't think anybody ever hunts there, and there's deer that walk through there all the time. But anyways, watched him. I thought he might come out by my feeder, but he never showed up on my side. And then about 8:30 or so, saw a small buck crossing about the same place in the neighbor's field. And that was about it. I packed up my stuff. I got down just after 9 and was walking out. I got to charge one of my batteries for my cellular camera. So I got out there and I was kneeling down by the camera to do that. And I just walked down the shooting lane and checked the camera that I've got farther out down there, and then turned around and walked back to the one closer to the feeder and to the stand. And I was down there messing with the battery, and I look up down the lane, and a yearling, I think it was a doe, is walking, like stepped out of the lane and just turned and started walking towards me. And so I'm up there like tucked up against some woods, and it's like all young sweet gum trees and stuff right there. So I'm like next to them, but I'm also pretty much out in the open. Like I'm not in the woods at all, but I'm just kneeling down there. I got my rifle on my shoulders, so I slide it off, and the thing was probably walked out about 100 yards away and walked down. I watched it work a scrape, which it might have been just looking for persimmons on a little persimmon tree there, but there are a couple of scrapes under it, and it looked like a deer was working it, and then got within like 10 yards of me, and I was able to pull out my phone and record it. It just had my gun across my lap. Like if I wanted to shoot, that would have been the easiest hunt ever. But that's not what I'm after. I don't know. Bow hunting, it might have been a different story, but gun hunting like this, just got my eyes set on something a little bit older than that. But it's a fun morning. Beautiful weather out here. The leaves are changing colors, and it's just beautiful just to be out in creation. So I'm gonna go into town, get some deer feed, come back out, finish up some stuff, and then I'll probably be out tomorrow afternoon when the cold front hits and it gets all windy and cold. Probably have my youngest daughter with me. If we get out, we'll bring it to you, let you know what happened. It's a great, exciting time of year. It's gun season. You never know what's going to happen in the woods. And so it'll be fun just to get out there. Well, today is Sunday, November the 9th. And as promised, I've got Harlow with me. She's already walked into a game or something. So I'm keeping an eye out for the deer. We got in the stand right at 3:30. It's now just before 4 o'clock. But we've had a big cold front hit, and temperature dropped. It was almost 80 degrees yesterday, and then today I think the high is like 48. So, and it's really windy. Got a strong wind out of the north, so it's blowing back behind us. Feels good. High pressure, cold front. I got in when the wind was about the strongest, I think, so should have covered our scent and our sound and even our motion, so didn't spook anything. Got in clean. Got a couple hours now until dark.
today.
All right. Well, we got done with our hunting trip. How was it?
Good.
Good. Let me check something. We got a deer. We got a deer out here behind us, like 300 yards. There's a camera out there that's sending me photos. That's not where we were tonight. We were on the other side of the property. How many deer did you see tonight, Harlow?
I didn't have to see me. Only one.
She was on her tablet. So as a recap, I saw at 4:30, I saw a buck cross the neighbor's field, kind of trotting along at an angle to where I expected him to come out on our side. And then at 4:43, I saw a buck cross the end of my lane. I don't know that I got any video footage of him. And then, I don't know, 30 minutes later or so, I saw another buck. It could have been the same one, I don't know, but cross going the opposite way. So it could have been the same deer that went around, checked out some stuff in the woods, and then went back where it came from. And then I saw 3 does working their way over from the neighbor's field, and they ended up walking within 25, 30 yards of us, coming up to the feed. But while they were walking in, I kept looking down that lane, and sure enough, a buck walked out again. I don't know if it's the same one. Whatever it was, we had encounters with 4 bucks tonight, whether it's the same one 4 times or just different ones cruising at the end of that lane. And that time I was able to get the camera on him. Probably didn't get the best footage, but that was the best look I had at him. I got my gun on him. I just couldn't tell enough about him. He wouldn't stay still long enough for me to get a shot or to even figure out if he's one that I really want to shoot. There's a whole bunch of just good looking 8-pointers out here right now. I was looking back through pictures last year, and there's a whole bunch of small 8-points last year. And so I think it's just a lot of those same deer that are just a year older, a little bit bigger than it this time.
I had a toboggan on me.
She did have a toboggan on. It got cold. Did you get cold tonight?
Yeah, my hands did and my face.
Yeah, me too. But it was good. I think we could probably be back in 2 days. Harlow, do you want to come back on Tuesday whenever I get off work?
No.
Somebody will be back. I'll have snacks, so maybe I'll be out here all by myself with the whole bag full of snacks.
Oh my God.
Okay, probably with Harlow then. All right, in the meantime, we're going to get off here. I got to go back and watch that video footage and see if I can figure out what buck that is. But in the meantime, go out and have your own Arkansas adventure.